if you are someone who is like, I want to continue to drink. How do I do that in a healthy way? I think the first thing that you should know is that there are guidelines around how much drinking keeps you out of the higher risk zone. Any drinking is going to carry some risk, but if you want to stay out of the higher risk zone, then the guideline is generally no more than 1 alcoholic beverage per day for women per week. So no more than 7 drinks a week for women, and no more than 2 alcoholic beverages per day for men. So no more than 14 alcoholic beverages per week for men. Remember, however, and I've mentioned this in some prior episodes, that you can't save those drinks up and have them all in one night, because that would be considered heavy or binge drinking, and that carries health and safety risks as well. So it really has to be 1 a day or 2 a day, not taking the sum of those drinks that you can have over the course of the week and squishing them into one wild night. So the amount you drink matters. So the risk for certain types of cancer, breast cancer, mouth and throat cancer, it starts to rise with an average of 1 drink a day or less. So even though we have these guidelines that say, okay, no more than 1 drink a day, we are learning more about this cancer and alcohol use connection. And it is somewhat challenging, some of those guidelines, for people who are vulnerable, perhaps in other ways, to developing cancer or other illnesses. So keep your quantity to a minimum, because that risk of cancer begins to rise with an average of 1 drink a day or less. But as the quantity you consume increases, so does the risk of developing cancer, as well as other serious health problems like cardiovascular disease. So, for example, the risk of breast cancer among women who drink alcohol is 5 to 9% greater among those who drink 1 alcoholic beverage a day compared to those who are non-drinkers. So even by drinking that 1, you are increasing your risk. But if you start to drink more than 1, you're going to increase your risk even further. So quantity matters. If you are going to drink, think about how you can keep that quantity down to the minimum that you're comfortable consuming and still enjoying alcohol as part of your life.